Dallas Wall Street, 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 Dallas Wall Street.
I've seen a lot of people that was on the podcast you was on. Tonight's conversation.
Yeah.
And me knowing what I know, you were like one of the first cast members to leave.
Correct.
Before everybody else left, but everybody has spoke on it, and I haven't seen you speak about it. So, what made you leave that podcast or that situation?
I want to mainly, of course, I didn't speak about it because the gossiping, of course, is neither here nor there, and I didn't feel like it was going to be anything positive, of course, for either side. So it didn't too much matter to me, and I. Violated in business, of course, is one way, but I didn't feel publicly violated. So I didn't feel like, of course, it was necessary to go in and do that. As far goes leaving, it was business is business, my niggas, and of course, everyone doesn't always agree. And money, of course, becomes a big deal, of course, when a lot of it is being made, and of course, a lot of it has to go out. So we simply had a difference of opinion as far goes what was needed, of course, to retain Richie Fontaine and, of course, moving forward with the rest of the cast. As hard feelings, I think would be a strong verbiage. I ain't fucking happy.
Yeah.
Nigga. No, I'm kidding. But hard feelings, I think, would be a strong verbiage. How it ended, of course, unfortunately for everybody, is everybody didn't have the same situation, which is, of course, why we've seen so much kind of flack from it. Everybody's, I guess, departure wasn't as smooth as it needs to be, and that does say something, of course, about the party, the governing, body of it. But I said I don't have any bad feelings towards it. It's just, when it comes to especially black people, because I think we're supposed to handle each other in business a little better. And I think when we tend to learn how to do business from the outside, it kind of blurs the lines on how things should go. I didn't feel publicly violated, but as far goes in the sense of, and tonight's conversation was a thing. Tonight's conversation was moving. It was making money. It was already a viable product. It had thousands of fans, if not hundreds of thousands of fans before I ever met Ace. Before I even heard of it, I feel like, for that matter, it had thousands of fans. So it was already viable. I'm never here to say, of course, that I was the reason, anything of that nature. But wanting, of course, to feel connected to something that you feel like you did help, of course, build, I think is a natural feeling, which is why there was a lot of backlash, of course, from the other members that were unfortunate, of course, left the podcast. So, again, not necessarily any hard feelings. However, I do believe that as far as goes in business, we should tend to and want to handle people and each other a lot better, just for these kind of shits don't happen.